In today's video, we're going to talk about what does it mean to connect with your higher self. Now, is this some make-believe character? Is this God? Is this just a better version of yourself? It can be anything. What we mean by higher self is it's somebody that we teach ourselves to connect to through daily practice. And daily practice of meditation is what opens up the portals to spirituality and belief of greater things for us. It doesn't need to be any particular person or look a certain way. It is all up to your mind and how you choose to do meditations and what you are visualizing that will create this higher self for you. And what is great about the higher self, depending on the type of meditation you are doing, is it will actually talk to you. You can have an open conversation with your higher self, and it will actually talk to you in return through just messages in the mind and in the subconscious. It's you connecting with different frequencies in the universe and being willing to live in the unknown. And that's what opens up the portals to spirituality and becoming the greatest version of ourselves. And before being able to connect to such things, we are getting into meditation and we're always wondering, are we doing this the right way? Am I meditating right? I'm having trouble controlling my thoughts. That's the problem. You're trying to control the thoughts. You're not supposed to try to do that. In the daytime, we cannot control the mind. We can learn to have a better relationship with the mind, but trying to control it just suppresses and creates resistance, creates attachments. When you learn to have a better relationship with the mind, with the process of life, then you have the tools to deal with the negative. Or the negative just ends up not coming up as often. And I'll give you an example of when I started meditating and was able to connect with the higher self. I have a vision for what my higher self looks like. And he told me that I should start making videos all the time. Why don't you become someone who does social media videos? So that's what I started with. Eventually, his message led to, why don't you become a YouTuber that makes a video per day? Sure, it's not something that I really envisioned myself doing or thought I had the capabilities to be able to accomplish such a task. But you know what? The more studying I do on the human mind and spirituality and awareness and personal development, you have to be willing to step into the unknown. You don't become an accomplished individual and you don't level your game up by staying in the comfortable and in the known. And this was a way for me to challenge myself. So I seen that message as something good, as a good challenge for myself. And I said, all right, I'm going to get myself a tripod and I'm even going to start recording those videos out in my truck during my work week. I'm not somebody who works at home every night. I'm on the road. So if I'm going to record a video per day, I'll do them at home in the gazebo, in my living room, outside in nature, and sometimes they will be here in the truck. So that's why I have this setup now. See my fancy new microphone? Thank you, Amazon. But yeah, that's all part of opening up your portals to spirituality, opening up your mind, opening up what you're willing to start to believe in, and start to change the old story to a good, positive story that you are capable, that there is more available for you out there. And also, what the higher self can do is help you come up with a new ideal, a new identity for yourself. And the best way to do that is to have the proper meditation to go along with connecting with the higher self. And there's a lot out there available. You just have to search on anything, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you prefer to use as a platform. Search up some guided meditations. Connect with your higher self. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be starting to make some guided meditations for this channel. So I'll make sure to do one up that has a connecting with your higher self meditation and elevating the inner vibrational energy, the inner frequency to that of above pride and courage for us to enter states of elevated positive emotion that drive our purposes, that drive our passions, that we're no longer living in the scarcity and the lack. Those thoughts are allowed to come up because that's the mind trying to control the good that we're trying to create for ourselves. But when you become more aware of what the mind tries to do with you, you can just look at it as an observer. You are awareness observing the negative thoughts. You are no longer in the negative thoughts. It no longer creates an identity for you. So try doing that. Try connecting with your higher self and let me know how it goes. See you on the next one.